with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Look at the run. That's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run here. This is Devon Achan. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there.
3rd and
5. 3rd down. They need 5.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked up by Robert Spillane.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Former Buckeye, Travion Henderson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Once more, it's Henderson. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Pats are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Get set. Here we go. Yellow. Up.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A gain there of 21. First down, Miami.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Yellow. Up.
On first and 10, it's Achane. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. We'll go play action. Purdy hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Third down. Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Yeah. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
On the return, Malik Washington. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 is now second and 6.
From the 29, here's second and 6.
18, watch out. Stop.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. Just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Yellow.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Punt team comes out, Dolphins going to kick it away. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On play action, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, whoa. Here goes that.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third down and 9. Williams in motion. Throwing on third down is May. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to be fourth down. Patriots running for the punt. A dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. They get 18 on the pitching catch. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run with right. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard.
Get set.
A run with the fullback, Ingram. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A run out of the gun with A-check. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Get set.
Once again, it's A-check. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Outside. Hot. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Waddle. Down Miami. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. They send the receiver in motion left. Off the play fake, here's May. This one banging away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, he knocks the ball down, really nice play.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Out of the gun, here's May. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Here's a give to H.F. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. A carry here to the right. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him to wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
53!
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On the handoff, this is H.F. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
To the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's Purdy. Now a screen set up for H.F. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here. It's H.F. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
What a luxury, my friend. I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand them the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
18! Watch out!
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one on target to Cup. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Outside! Outside! Yellow. Yellow.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. Open space inside the 10. And he's in. Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Patriots 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Henderson now on first and 10. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
And the Patriots first down.
To throw now, May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit.
And he will score. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Washington now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the give, it's right. Look at him go! Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Here's May to throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now, May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
For the Patriots.
On the return, it's Hill. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Watch out! Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds for a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Outside. Watch out! Here we go, here we go.
Purdy now on second down. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll go play action with May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
No gain on
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Watch out! Yellow. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Going up top. That is caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run here with H. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. A run up the middle with H.M. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
May to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, New England.
1st down, New England.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here goes it.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Meg. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Here goes it.
On the ground, here is Henderson.
Henderson, the Patriot ball carrier. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Third and 6. The throw is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriots first down. A gain of 12. First down, Patriots.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Toss, Henderson heading right, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And he's in! Touchdown, New England. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's 18. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Get set.
In here to right. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Miami.
Dolphins.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 7.
Watch out.
To throw is Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it could start.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Miles Duggar there to make the play. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run, and this is Henderson. Oh, hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Outside. Watch out.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Outside. Watch out. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one is going to run out of steam. This is short, It's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 42.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's May. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And in motion, it's Diggs. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive flush controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
And in motion, it's Diggs. They'll try it now with Henderson. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Get set. Travel start on the ground. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down.
Outside. Right around outside. 21.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his man, it's Hill. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
18.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Up.
On the ground. This is right. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. And we'll get a whistle. Stoppage. An injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A run with the fullback, Inglo. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the 1st down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. And we'll get a whistle. Stoppage. An injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 22 now, here's second down. On the handoff, this is H.A. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On third down, it's Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach. This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
At the 2-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band at a time. Don't let the west side get a side rise. Anybody that I really recognize ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to put it loud, but I'm incentivized by.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Get set, get set.
Gordon, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Outside.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punt. Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Patriots 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
46-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. This one complete right side. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Patriots have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Washington now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
And I think this is the...
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
On first down, a run for right. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. He picked up the 8 out to the 33-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back on the ground and back to right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
Get set. Get set.
Pick this one up on the ground. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Outside. Go. Run around side. Up.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Here goes.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, New England.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here goes.
Once more, it's Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll drop to throw. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. Bushes here with another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that?
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Washington now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Now it's H.A. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are right back in this one.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
He'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the